All right, let's look at the homework 6.5, problem number 2. All right, so we want to find the average function value of this given function f of theta. All right, so let's do that. All right, so we want to find the average function value. All right, so it's going to be, so this is going to be our A, and this is going to be our B. So it's going to be 1 over b, which is pi over 2 minus a is 0. There's no point of writing that. Then integral from 0 to pi over 2. Then we function is a 17 secant squared theta over 2 d theta. All right. So let's see. So we can probably pull out this 17. This is just going to be a number, and I'm going to put it outside. And so reciprocal of pi over 2 is 2 over pi, and you have 17. So it's going to be 34 over pi. Then you have an integral from 0 to pi over 2 secant squared theta over 2 with respect to theta. All right, so this is going to be, all right, 34 over pi is just sitting there. Then antiderivative of secant squared of theta over 2 would be tangent of theta over 2, then divided by derivative theta over 2 would be 1/2. Alright, you can double check if you take the derivative of this guy, derivative tangent is secant squared of theta over 2. Then by chain rule, multiply by derivative inside, which is 1/2, which cancel the bottom 1/2. Right? So then it goes from 0 to pi over 2. Right? Dividing by 1/2 is equivalent to multiplying by 2. So I'm going to just get rid of that and turn this into 68. Right? So we have 68 over pi, and plug in pi over 2, so you're going to get the tangent of the pi over 2 over 2, so it's a tangent of pi over 4 minus tangent of 0. Right? Of course, tangent of 0 is 0 because sine of 0 is 0, which is in the numerator. And tangent of pi over 4 is actually 1. So therefore, answer is going to be 68 over pi. Right? So that is the average function value. Right? So let's type it in to double check. So we found the 68 over pi. Right? Let's submit for testing. All right, it came back, and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.